What is going on, guys? My name is LittleMarMan. Welcome back to another episode of Everything You Need to Know About Zombies, the one series on YouTube where we talk about every single element of the zombie storyline and gameplay. So in this episode, other than the past two episodes we've been talking about Element 115 and Group 935. I recommend watching all these from the start. There will be a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen the other two or have only seen one of them, just watch them from the start. They are only a few minutes long, and you'll just catch up on all the information, because some of this stuff I'm going to be talking about in this video has something to do with Group 935 and Element 115 and all that. So if you don't know what it is, or don't know sort of how it plays into the story, just go back and check that out, and then come back here. So we'll be waiting for you. We will be waiting for you. So in this video we're going to be talking about the original crew and sort of how they met and what way they ended up and sort of the travels and all in between. So without further ado, let's do it. Group 935 did locate in a site at northern France, which we know as Origins. It did obviously harvest large amounts of Element 115, and they did begin excavation at that site. So 1 year later, I believe in Maxis did succumb, which means he did fall to the pressure of the mental effects of Element 115. Richtofen did begin surgery on him to recover his brain and place it in the Maxis Drone. Origins did start becoming overrun with zombies, and among that chaos, 3 allied soldiers, Dempsey, Nikolai and Takeo, all had orders to get Richtofen to their personal leaders. They had to capture him and bring them back to their personal leaders. The 3 did hold Richtofen at gunpoint during the surgery, and they were all faced with the overwhelming situation. Like, the zombies were coming at them from all angles. They were faced with an overwhelming situation, and they were all forced to work together despite their differences. But no, the story doesn't end just there. That's sort of how they bonded, how they got to know each other before we started playing them in further maps. Obviously Origins was the last map to be released in the Call of Duty Black Ops sort of zombie series. It was the last one to play, and it's sort of the starting one of the whole zombies timeline and stuff like that, which is weird, but it's good the way they went forward and back. But more about time travel. Sometime after the Battle of Northern France, Maxis' brain was put into a proper body, and he did re-become the leader of Group 935. In order to take control of the zombies, Richtofen, first of all, he sort of got rid of Maxis. He put him in a teleporter. We'll talk about that in a later episode, the betrayal between Maxis and Richtofen. But yeah, in order to take control of the zombies, Richtofen did enlist the help of Tank Dempsey, Nikolai, Belinski and Takeo Masaki. They were all sort of captured after they helped Richtofen, so he sort of betrayed them. He wiped their memories, and they were sort of experimented on with Element 115, so they had no memory of what happened, and sort of he got their help, and he was sort of leading them around. And they first travelled to a Japanese swamp, and at this point Richtofen did obviously master teleportation, which we sort of talked about in Element 115 video. But yeah, they head over to the Japanese swamp that we know, of course, as Shinonuma, and then to a factory which we know as Derice with the teleporter. And then that was sort of pinpointed, like Derice was sort of where it's pinpointed to where the zombies started, sort of where they were creating stuff. But yeah, so bringing the Wonder Waffle through the teleporter from Derice, they sort of it sort of fucked up the teleporter a bit. It sort of reacted with it, and they headed way forward in time to an abandoned German theatre. Does that ring a bell? Of course, it's Kino der Toten. Then they headed over to Siberia through another teleporter. And in Siberia we obviously seen Call of the Dead, where George Romero was shooting a film, and that's sort of how that ties in. They get stuck in a room, and you have to complete the Easter egg with the celebrities that were supposed to be in the film. And so they re-teleport through that after you complete the Easter egg, help them out and get a part to fix the teleporter that they're stuck in a room with. Sort of they all head over to Shangri-La, which is obviously a jungle where they harvested 115 as well. And then the crew sort of ends up on the moon, where they release Samantha, who takes over Richtofen's body. The crew watches missiles being fired towards Earth, and one of them lands over at what we know and call Nuketown. So that's the summary of sort of the travels of the original Zombies crew. When I say original Zombies crew, we've been with them since World at War, through Black Ops 1, and then they were sort of replaced by new characters in Black Ops 2, which all tie into the story. We will be talking about that, of course, but that is pretty much everything you need to know about Zombies regarding the original crew and their travels, how they met and stuff. So guys, if you learned something, if you learned anything, I would really appreciate a like, and maybe even a share, because if you guys have friends that do enjoy the zombie storyline, do enjoy zombies, and don't know that much about zombies, but want to, bring them over here, bring them over to this channel, because we have plenty of videos all on the zombie storyline to help you guys understand it and stuff. But guys, that has been pretty much it. This video took a lot of effort. I would really appreciate a like. If you liked what I talked about, hit that subscribe button, and guys, I will catch you all later. Peace out.
Let's go.